Good morning, welcome to the forecast discussion for September 28th, 2011. It's currently 8:10 a.m. and we have some very heavy rain over portions of northern New Jersey, specifically northwestern New Jersey, extreme northeastern Pennsylvania, and portions of southern New York around the Hudson River Valley and back on west. We also have a few showers developing around Long Island, throughout New Jersey, southeastern Pennsylvania, and then we have one very large area of rainfall that is developing over northeastern Virginia and moving into Maryland. And this area of rainfall will continue to move to the northeast towards the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, basically this afternoon and this evening. So it looks like we're dealing with a lot more rainfall than what we've been dealing with the past few days. It's been humid, it's been muggy, but it looks like this air mass is finally on the way out as our upper level low right on the edge of this radar is finally moving east. Unfortunately, that means a constant threat for scattered showers, as these showers will pop up throughout the day, and these showers are going to be capable of producing very heavy downpours. For example, in northern New Jersey, in Sussex and Warren County this morning, rainfall amounts are up to about 2 inches, and that is producing some flash flooding problems on the roadways and around the Delaware River Gap. Not exactly the best situation here. So what can we expect for the rest of the day? Well, let's take a look at our water vapor satellite picture. You can see our upper level low is spinning about, finally exiting the Chicago metropolitan area, moving through Michigan and heading towards the Ohio River Valley and the eastern Great Lakes. As this upper level low continues to move slowly to the east and starts to become trapped in this trough that's diving here, this cold front and stationary front will slowly move to the east as well. Now, the lifting associated with this front and this front here will combine to enhance rainfall potential here. And you can see all the disturbances, 1, 2, 3, 4, all moving north along this frontal boundary and being enhanced by this frontal boundary. So the combination of these two features will increase the threat for showers for today on through tomorrow, and these showers will be heavy at times. Now, the cold front that will finally clear all of this out isn't even on the satellite picture yet. It's still over Canada. But once that cold front dives south on Friday, we'll finally clear this humid air mass out. We'll still continue to be under the threat for showers on Friday afternoon, but much drier and cooler air is on the way. The model guidance from the GFS, well, first of all, let me say that I use the European model guidance for the most part, but the GFS is a pretty close second to what I'm expecting over the next 5 to 7 days. Now, for this afternoon, again, we're going to be dealing with more scattered showers in the region than what we've been seeing the past 24 to 48 hours, and this rainfall will become heavy at times, especially tomorrow morning as our upper level low finally lifts northeast and a cold front starts to move through. By tomorrow evening, the upper level low becomes entrained in this upper level trough, and something interesting starts to happen as we move forward towards this weekend. The cold front clears out, drier air starts to build in by Friday afternoon and evening. Our temperatures fall, we fall below normal with lows in the 40s and 50s. I would not be surprised if a few locations fall into the 30s by Saturday morning, in fact. Now, what we're going to keep an eye on Saturday is this base of the trough right here. You see all this energy? What this energy is going to do is basically form an upper level low. Now, the question, of course, is where does this upper level low form and how strong is it? There's a lot of volatility in this forecast. So what I'm expecting right now is basically scattered clouds and cool conditions on Saturday, increasing clouds on Saturday afternoon. We should see an area of low pressure start to develop somewhere off the New Jersey coast. And this low pressure system will be weak, but the problem is that this low pressure system and the position of this upper level low will not bring up warm tropical air, but instead an air mass from the northern Atlantic. So, as a result, we'll end up with northeasterly winds on Saturday night on through Sunday, with variable cloud cover and a threat for widely scattered to isolated showers. If this upper level low is more intense and it's located, let's say, over the Baltimore metropolitan area by Saturday evening and Sunday morning, we are dealing with a far more moist outlook, let's just say. More rain and a higher potential for some significant rainfall. However, right now, I'm going with the idea for scattered showers and a weaker low pressure system, perhaps a trough, and we end up with scattered showers and variable cloud cover to overcast cloud cover. Not the best conditions for baseball, especially playoff baseball, but it won't be a complete washout either. By early next week, that upper level low exits. This ridge is going to be very interesting to watch because we're having a lot of activity out in the Pacific, but notice where the ridge axis is. It's basically located over the Ohio River Valley, which means we stay in a northwesterly flow for Monday and Tuesday and then through much of next week, which will keep us in a much cooler air mass. We're talking about temperatures pretty much near to slightly below normal in the 60s and 70s moving forward with very low humidity. So pleasant conditions do return for next week, just in time for playoff baseball and for football. That is your forecast discussion for this morning. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Have an excellent day.